Hello, good morning, team. Hopefully you're all awesome and well wherever you are. Hey, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. I can see some people in the chat there. Tell me if the video's working for you guys. Having a little... Anyway, it might be at my end, but let me know. G'day, Sean and James, Graham, Alison, Chris, Michelle. Let me know if the video and the audio is coming through fine. There's Heath, all good. Sweet, thanks Nigel, all the way from Adelaide. James says it's frozen. That's what I was sort of seeing, James. But let me know, mate, if it's if there's any other. It is now. Morning, all good. All right, I'll do another refresh. It's a bit annoying sometimes. You just think, okay, I've got everything going. I've got it all ready to roll. And glitched a little bit at the start. YouTube wasn't working, so I went to Facebook. All right. Okay, well, hopefully it looks like it's sort of refreshed a bit now, folks, but let's see how we go. Yep, the rain. Yep, it's the ghost in the machine, whatever they call it. We'll see how we go here, eh? All right, let's kick off. Hey, good morning. Good to see you. Welcome to another Wealth Coffee Chat. Great to see all of you guys out. Chris, Jeff, Sean, Nigel, Shay, love of my life, Chris O. Yeah, it could be, we could just get straight into wealth, wine and wisdom straight up, Sean. You're right. Might be the best way to go. But good morning, Michelle and Heath and Nigel and James, whoever. Morning, Alison, Graham. Good to see you guys here. Hey, we're going to have a little chat. It's called a Wealth Coffee Chat. Most of you on that I can see in the comments know about it already, know who I am. But if you don't know who I am or what we do, every morning, Monday to Friday, most Monday to Friday, Jason Witten's my name down there. We get together with crazy, passionate people like you about real estate investing, and we talk about the idea of building our property portfolios. And we call it a Wealth Coffee Chat. Been doing it for a while. And we have got a couple of sayings around here. Buy well, never sell. The idea that we want to own some great real estate to create some wealth in the future. And this thing's a marathon, not a sprint. You guys know this. If you don't, then you're finding out real estate is slow. It's slow. It's a slow investment vehicle. It takes time, but it's well worth the effort. It's a great place to store and grow very consistently. I think the best place. It is the most reliable income source on the planet, paid weekly, residential real estate. It's the most reliable income stream that you will ever invest in. I'm a big fan of it, and most of you are too. So that's pretty good. Great to see all of you guys here. And we want to have a bit of a chat about what's going on out there in the marketplace. I did an update on this the other day, but I just thought it'd be well worth having another chat as well. Has it gone a little bit funny again, team? Oh, shiver me timbers. All right, I'll try another refresh. Yeah, something's going on. Frozen here, but could be my end. It's not, I don't think it's at your end, folks. Let me see. All right. I've refreshed it. Hopefully the video's kicked back in again. Let me know if it's there. You're back. Yay. Yeah, not quite sure what's going on, but hopefully we can get through the Wealth Coffee Chat and see how we go. Anyway, I thought we'd talk about the vacancy rates again because there was an article, a real estate article just popped up. And I thought, well, no shit, Dick Tracy. I've been talking about this for years. Have you guys been hiding under a rock? Has anyone been paying attention to what's going on in this country when it comes to the supply of real estate and our rental markets? They're in absolute shambles. back. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, gee, I tell you, not having a great roll with it this morning, are we, team? But hopefully you should be hearing me now. Okay, well, here we go. Sydney's rental market, chronic failure. So, the idea that, Sydney and Melbourne always get the spotlight when it comes to this stuff, but the idea stays true across the whole of Australia. This chronic issue when it comes to our rentals right now is working hard for it today. Oh, jeez. This chronic issue, this chronic vacancy, nothing to rent issue, team, is everywhere. And most of you guys know this. And I did another call out the other day. Put your rents up right now. Get in there. But listen, the Sydney rental market has the latest report, or one of the reports from Domain and also the Sydney Morning Herald. But I want to show a couple of things here, which is, we'll talk about this chart in a minute, folks. But what I want to show you is something down here. Let's go. This one here. Okay, we're at the point where we no longer need to advertise rental properties. Listen to that. Like, just hopefully, Jeff, the sound's back. Hopefully it's back, mate. But folks, have a listen to that. They don't need to advertise a rental property. What? This is crazy. 70% of our properties in the last 3 months are being rented, being leased off market. Off market. Team, how crazy is this? How crazy is this, right? So just, right, think of that right now when you're sitting there going, what is going on, all right? Now, if we have another look in here, they're saying like there's similar things in, in other places all over Sydney. Renters are routinely offering, check that right in the middle of the screen, renters were routinely offering above market rents and 12 months worth of rent in advance to secure a property. Crazy, right? Like, and I was chatting the other day and people were like, oh, should I put my rent up? I'm like, what? Like, put your rents up, team, because I can tell you that interest rate rises will come at some point, and or even if they don't, and I don't think they'll come very high, then you're missing out on all of this income. You're missing out on serviceability. You're missing out on the ability for you to be able to borrow or pay off debt faster, whatever it is. You're not a charity. Put your rents up, right? Hey, and check it out, right? So, let's have a quick look at this one. Check this out. In one instance, a 4-bedroom house in Wambarul or wherever that is, I don't even know how to say that, needed new carpets and new paint, had an asking rent of $850, but tenants were offering up to $950, $100 more than they were asking, and 12 months in advance. Team, that is crazy stuff, which is, what's going on here in the world of property and property investing? How do we as investors make sure we're on it? Yeah, Alison's saying it's happening in Melbourne too. It's completely illegal, but it happens. It's happening everywhere. And it's only going to get worse. That's my point of today's conversation. It's only going to get worse. We saw a couple of articles with the media talking about property prices dropping. What a bunch of absolute rubbish, right? Like just insane stupidity, right? Yeah. And let's see what happens in this next little bit. I don't think this is going to be solved. This issue is going to be solved for at least 3 to 5 years when it comes to our supply chain, folks. But have a look at this right now. When our national vacancy rate, if we have a look right now, our national vacancy rate, if you can see that, hopefully you can, 1.1%. It's already, this is February's numbers, it's already under 1% across the whole nation. Okay, that's what's happening right now because this is in reverse, this is historic. That is, it's already done, team. Okay, we are under 1%. We are in an absolute crisis when it comes to real estate for rental in Australia and also maybe to purchase. Brisbane, gone under 1%, 0.8. Perth, 0.5%. Adelaide, 0.3. Hobart, 0.2. Canberra, 0.5. Darwin, 0.6. Folks, it's crazy. It's crazy, right? And we have Melbourne and Sydney, all right, around the 2%, which in my past 20 years is like 2% is good, 3% is kind of balanced market, right? Absolutely, this is good for investors, Maasai, right? 100%. It is. As long as investors put their rents up, as long as investors take care to manage their financial position as investors right now, because this bodes well for us. And so it should, because rents have been compressed for quite a while, and we need to catch up on our incomes, our servicing, and so on when it comes to the future of our property investments, folks. What I can tell you right now, to be honest, most of Sydney and most of Melbourne, outside of the CBD, where there is quite a lot of rubbish apartments that was either like tourism or student accommodation, Sydney and Melbourne are already below 1% in nearly every suburb that is of good quality surrounding the CBD, folks. We're already in this crisis. I've been saying it for 2 years. So, to be honest, this is not going away. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons. There's 3 reasons why it's actually going to get worse. Actually going to get worse. All right? What do you guys reckon? Chuck it in the chat for me. What are the 3 reasons you guys think that it's actually going to get worse? I've probably chatted about them at least a few times in the past 6 to 12 months. Why is this not going to be solved anytime soon? Let me know. Chuck it in the chat for me if you think you might have an idea of what's going on and why it's going to get worse for us from a renter's point of view, and for sure get better for us as landlords if we manage what we do. There's a few things right now. You absolutely don't do long-term leases. It's in your favor right now as a landlord. Yep, we've got them there. Boom. All right, there's 2 there. You guys have nailed it. Keep thinking, not enough tradies. Yeah, that's part of the issue as well. Less purchase affordability. Yes, absolutely. Supply chain, immigration, visitors coming to Australia. All right, Nikki, tell me what's going to happen with visitors coming to Australia. There's something else that's going to happen. I'm going to give you 3 things, okay? Supply not keeping up. Number 1, Chriso and a bunch of you guys already said it there. I think Chris, a few of you, supply, okay? Is that right? Yep, okay. Supply. I don't think is there 2 P's or 1? I don't know. Gee, I don't know if the brain's not working. Yeah, there is 2 P's. Supply, all-time low, okay? It's negative. The supply is not keeping up, and it is not going to keep up it can't even keep up for the amount of people that are here. Oh, that's terrible English. It can't keep up for the amount of the Australian population already. And the next part is coming like a freight train, already underway, is immigration. As we go. And right now, 200,000 plus people per annum. So think about that, folks. In the next 3 years, 600,000 people. 600,000 people coming to Australia. Where are they going to live? Where are they going to live? What? Crikey. All right. And last but not least, did anyone get it? Did anyone get it? So, Nikhil, what happens when people come to Australia, visitors come to Australia, or Australians take holidays in Australia? What's a little something that got beat up when COVID came along, but is now coming back flat out right now. A way to use real estate right now that will remove supply. That's going to remove supply from the marketplace. It's going to remove it from the long term and it's going to put it somewhere else. All right, anyone know what it is? It's short-term letting. Folks, tourism, yes, Rosalind, and those tourists will stay in. Short stay, Chriso, absolutely. The Airbnb, back to short stay. Back to short stay holiday letting. Shay, you're right on it. Chris, you're on it. Folks, the holiday letting, the short stay, those people who couldn't short stay their properties, put them into the long-term letting pool. And here's what's going to happen. It's happening already, and we're encouraging our clients to do it. The short stay revenue right now in Australia, it is booming off its chops, right? I can tell you right now, there will be thousands of properties systematically over the next 2 years be removed from the long-term letting pool and put back in the short-term Airbnb letting pool. So we've got 3 problems that are not going to be solved in the short term when it comes to the Australian residential investment and rental market. Supply is absolutely poleaxed, gone. Immigration, there's more people than we've seen in years on their way. Away we go. And Airbnb and short stay is going to, that happens quick. As soon as the lease is over, people are switching it back and they're earning big money, double as we go along. Well, there you go, folks. Wealth Coffee Chat done and dusted for today. Other than a little bit of technical difficulty at the start of the show, we got there in the end, didn't we? As we go. What's this comment here? Quality sees a new dawn of the next apartment cycle. Was an article in the Fin Review last weekend. Did I read it? No, I didn't get a chance to read it. I'd love to be tagged in that article if whoever that is on Facebook. I'd love to be tagged in that article if you see it. Again, I'd love to read that. That'd be great. Thanks, team. All right, folks. What's the lesson? Put your rents up. Keep an eye on them. Do not under-rent your properties. Do not lose money right now in this market. You need to plan in advance. You know expenses are coming. You know, hey, listen, there's some crazy shit going on in the world. Petrol prices are going to go up. You know, grocery prices are going to go up. Interest rates are going to go up at some point in the future. So tell me, you're going to spend the next few years being nice to the tenant and under-renting your property by $100 and do yourself out of $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000? And then later on, you can't afford to buy groceries or you can't afford to fill up the car because you've been nice. Like, it doesn't make any sense, folks. Like I said the other day about my little chat about getting your rents up. You put your rents up and you look after the property, make it be a nice place to rent, a wonderful place for someone to live. That's your job. And if you want, I've got plenty of cool charities you can support if you want to give some money away. All right, there you go. I'm just rabbiting on now. All right, that's it, folks. Wealth Coffee Chat done. You guys be awesome. Be well. This afternoon, Wealth, Wine and Wisdom is back on. 4 p.m. for Queensland, 5 p.m. for Sydney and Melbourne, and you guys from Adelaide and other places, work it out, whatever time that is for you guys. Love to see you there. Andy Fenton and myself getting the band back together. We're going to have a cheeky wine, and we're going to talk about all things in the marketplace, including other things like business, shares, stock markets, property, you name it. That's what we do on a Friday. We chew the fat. We call it Wealth, Wine and Wisdom. You guys be awesome. Be well. 4:30, says Sean in Adelaide. See you guys then. Hopefully you can make it. All right, team. That's it. I'm done. You guys be well. If I don't see you this afternoon, see you next week, Monday, 8:10. Adios. Bye-bye.